Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about some news that I heard regarding Henry Cavill, specifically his casting in the new live action series of Warhammer 40k. But before I get into it, please subscribe to this channel, ring that bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Also hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Oh, and please share with your friends so I can help this channel grow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So recently I've been reading a lot of news articles regarding Henry Cavill and his return to, or really his return to TV or live action series. But as many of you know, Henry Cavill is a huge fan of Warhammer 40k, or just generally Warhammer as a whole. And now personally I haven't actually got a chance to play Warhammer for myself. I actually want to eventually when I have the time. But I definitely want to get involved in seeing this series. I hope that it's produced well. I know that's being produced by Amazon, but you never know who's going to be involved in the making of it, which directors, which writers. But personally, I'm hoping that they do not try to do the same thing that they had, the same problems that they had with the Witcher series. I hope they don't run into the same problems. I hope that they try to honor the original origin stories and generally the entirety of the platform of Warhammer. You have the video game and you have the actual display model game on little figurines that you paint, a board game, whatever you want to call it. It's hard, I don't know what to call it at this point, but for those who are fans, I know they are going to want a proper adaptation. And with Henry Cavill being the lead role or just being cast in the series, I know for a fact that he needs to be the one that leads the entire project. It'd be great if they have him on board as an executive producer to ensure that the quality of this series maintains full, cohesion, or just immersion, or it just generally maintains the status quo of the original games. Like, it's difficult to say because the story and the lore is lost on me for now because I haven't actually gotten a chance to get into it. But based on what I've read about it and based on what I've seen regarding the show and what I know about Amazon, I'm very weary of how they're going to depict this entire series. Now, when it comes to Henry Cavill, you know how he is. He likes to honor the depiction of the entirety of this. Whatever he gets into, he likes to honor it. He does his research. He studies as much as possible. And with the fact that he's actually personally invested in the games, it's clear that he knows what he's doing in terms of his role. So I'm hoping that, for one, that he's the lead actor in the entire movie, and that essentially that he's got a good, I hope he has a good team behind him, the crew, everything, the casting, the support roles that are involved. I hope that they do it well. Now, one of the things I definitely want to see is I hope they're not going to go the route of, like, if you've seen some of the recent movies with, like, some of the recent fantasy or sci-fi genre movies, very clearly they're trying to go this route of the criminals or the good guys and all that. I want to see heroism represented correctly. And now, mind you, I'm a bit measured. I'm kind of sad because of the fact that I would have preferred Henry Cavill to be kept on as Superman. Mind you, I think he could have still done Warhammer and played the role of Superman. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't really know. I've not been in a movie before, so I wouldn't know how long it would take to be in that. I know it takes forever, but still, I think it would have been possible if they had done a good scheduling team, or had they had a good scheduling team. One second. Pardon the noise in the background. My computer and my brother's computer are kind of acting up because they're rendering some things right now in the background. But anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to Warhammer, I want to see them depict the characters as heroic, or at the very least, make sure that it's well balanced in the character, in the story arc generally. And I hope they don't use this as simply a way to, once again, redo the same things that Amazon has been doing. You have the Rings of Power. The Rings of Power clearly just tarnished any hopes of creating a really good Lord of the Rings series. Now, mind you, there are people who I'm sure enjoyed it. Personally, I couldn't get into it. It was dull beyond all reason, and I couldn't get past Galadriel. It was not the way I imagined her. Granted, I didn't see her. Most people see her as some beauty. When I saw it, I thought she was terrifying. That's what I thought of her when I first saw her in a movie. In the books, she's definitely beautiful and wonderful. So, and definitely terrifying still, but in a different way. So generally speaking, when you have the movie version and the book version, and you line it up with the TV show version, it didn't do well. So when you have this new Warhammer series, I'm hoping they get good casting, good writers, good directors, people who actually know the source material, and I hope that Henry Cavill has more say in how this show is produced, because of the fact that I know he's going to want to make sure they keep it on track. Anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. It's a very short one, I know, but thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and ring that bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Also hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and please share with your friends to help this channel grow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.